Okay, Laura, all right.
Hi.
Yeah, you are my favorite lady,
Okay.
right?
So.
And so you've been come to me for, we've been know each other for over 20 years.
Yes,
Yeah,
a long
before
time.
I was in South Grove, you came have
Yes.
help, and then how many years before you have a twin? So
I had twins nearly 6 years
Next
ago.
6 years,
They're
so
gonna be
quick,
6.
isn't it?
Yes,
So quick.
really soon.
So yeah, very congratulations. You have this lovely girl and Christine and Lorena, and they are so lovely. I love them.
Yes.
Okay, so until they was reached, they both had my treatment, isn't it?
Yes.
The girl as well.
Yes.
And then until they reach almost 1 year, and Christine have something.
He had an enlarged kidney.
Yeah, enlarged kidney.
And it had been there for, right from even before he was born, they noticed it with the scans that he had an enlarged kidney.
Right.
So we knew very early on, and they said hopefully it will go down on its own to back to the normal average size. If it doesn't, he may well have to have some kind of investigation, operation to work out what it is and try and fix it. Well, by the time he was, I think he was 2.5, nearly 3, 2.5. It wasn't fixed. It was big. And
not that age.
No.
Because
how old was
I remember before he can walk. That's
right.
before one.
So sorry. It was way before because so he must have been still. It was before he was 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
before
so
because he.
That's
After the treatment, he started. You told me he started to walk properly.
Yeah. Well, you said 2 things. You said that they said he's going to have an operation, and I said, can you give me a month, and I'd like to take him to our doctor, our special doctor. And they said, they said, okay, you have a month. So we took him to see you, and straight away, you explained to us what they couldn't, which was that his
the low back
of
nerve,
his back
sacrum area,
were really, really tight. And of course, when you even just gently touched it, he
cried,
yelped.
And it was moved.
And he'd always had this kind of quite stiff back, but we never really thought about it. And you worked on it really
I just
well.
rub and push.
And with me, I was holding his hands, and it was really easy. And
he didn't cry.
He didn't cry.
Yeah, you make him.
You know, it was, and you explained the first time we saw you exactly what the problem was, which was the nerves going to the ureter weren't working properly because they were really restricted. Because his back wasn't moving, it wasn't flexible. He'd probably been squashed in the tummy or something. And you worked on it, and you also said because his sister was walking.
Yeah, you're right.
And you said within 7 days he will walk.
Walk better. I mean, yes.
Okay.
And
so he walked on day 8.
Right.
And his kidney. They had a scan 4 weeks after he'd seen you. And his kidney had gone back to normal size. So he didn't have to have the operation. Sorry. So he didn't have to have the operations, and he's never had any problems since. His kidneys are fantastic. He's a wonderful runner now, and
lovely.
It's amazing.
Good character. Very talent, and also very. So lovely, isn't it? Love mom. Yes,
full of life, and we the last thing you want is for your little baby to have to go for an operation. And we were so worried, and to have these scans done, and to know that his kidney was back to normal size, back to normal size. It was just incredible. And I think as much as that was you being able to explain what the other doctors couldn't, with the explanation of why the valve wasn't working, it wasn't flushing the urine out, and it made complete sense. And then to see on the scans just through your work. But of course, I've known you for 20 years, and everything that you do is incredible.
Okay, thank you very much for lovely talking. And recently, last few, and your Christian being cough and for a few weeks.
He had a cough for 12 weeks.
12 weeks.
Yeah, it was 12. By the time he came to you, it was 12 weeks. We'd taken him numerous times to the doctor. It was more like a bark cough. It wasn't. It was. unusual and worrying. It wasn't
constant cough or lung infection or anything.
It was just a constant, didn't go away. He'd cough so many times every day. The doctors couldn't do anything about it. They tried, he was on his second course of antibiotics. They tried everything. And they said, again, if it doesn't get better, we're going to have to take him for investigations at the hospital. Anyway, I thought, okay, I'm ringing, of course, I'm ringing Dr Zhao. He came to see you. You did your magic, incredible work, and you gave us some specific medicine.
Cough mixture,
and within 2 days, he'd stopped coughing.
I'm glad.
He's gaining weight again. He's running around. He's got pink cheeks.
Wow,
he's back to himself. And after 12 weeks of this constant cough, it was wearing him down. His weight was, he was losing weight. And it was just getting from bad to worse, and you know, I'm just so thankful that you're here.
Thank you very much. For the talking. So I explain, you know, the vagus nerves not just control your throat, control your esophagus, and also control your stomach. So when the vagus nerves on the neck being freed, and then you have the good food, what you call the hungry, and you have an appetite, you have your digestion properly, and everything goes well, all right? So that's fundamentally from the vagus nerves, all right? So I tell you one story now. It's my client told me, and she came to me many years, 20 years, and over 20 years, and she's 85 or something, and she told me about her neighbor. Her neighbor is much younger than her, and had the kidney, or not kidney even, blood usury, the cystitis, the blood infection, for maybe, I do not know, maybe quite a long time. I think it's a long time, maybe 3 months. And then doctor gave lots of antibiotics or steroids, nothing can help. And then, she takes the advice from the urine specialist. You know what they do? They said, okay, we took your blood out, then you will have no bladder, and then you won't have a blood infection. And then she took the idea, took the blood out, stay in hospital for 1 year, hasn't come out from hospital. Her neighbor said put a lot of tubes on the body, and then and whom the husband also old, couldn't look after her, nowhere to go, no. And because they said she walked to hospital, and then you let her become like this, I don't want to take home. Stayed in the hospital for 1 year. I'm so sorry. I feel so sorry. And if this lady, I helped many people with chronic kidney or the blood infection. They all it's very quickly get better because from the nerves point, the nerves control your immune system, control your blood circulation, control your function of your blood. If nerve function lost, then not any antibiotics cannot work.
It makes
I feel sorry for the lady. And many stuff. We just talked today, and maybe in the future.